Hi YouTube, Corey Gamer here, and today I'll be bringing you another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team SBC guide. This is part 2 on how to unlock Luis Suarez for the cheapest possible price. I apologise for the short delay between part 1 and part 2. Some of the teams took a bit longer than expected to make, just as I was waiting for prices to die down a little bit on some of the bigger teams. And we've got the second lot of 10 teams in this part. I covered teams 1 to 10 in part 1, and now I'm doing teams from teams 11 to 20 in part 2. We're starting off with Espanyol, and as you see there's a full gold side. Starting off in goal with Roberto, 950 coins for the Spanish man there, and then we move over into the defense. To right back we have Lopez, 1,800 coins for him, so a little bit expensive for a non-rare gold, but still not too bad. Then moving into the center of defense, we have the first player is Fuego. Actually ships the CDM, but you can get him in there into the centre back position and he gets you the chemistry that you need there for 700 coins, which is much cheaper than another centre back option. Then alongside him in the centre back positions we have Duarte, 1,500 coins for him, giving you 10 chemistry for the Costa Rican man there. Then moving over to left back we have Jurado, 750 coins for the ex-Watford man there. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot on him, actually decent card. Then moving into the midfield we have Victor Sanchez for 600 coins in the first CDM position. Then moving further into the midfield we have another CDM player there, David Lopez, 600 coins for him. And then moving up the pitch into the right mid position we have Perez, 900 coins there for the Paraguayan, I believe that flag is. Not too sure about that though. Then moving over to the left side of midfield and we have Pablo Piatti for 750 coins. Very easy to pick up for that price. There are lots of him on the market at that price. Then moving over into Cam, we actually play another CDM, so we play Diop, 800 coins for him. Another CDM 4 we have actually fitted into the side and still managed to get the required chemistry. Then moving up front you have a choice of strikers. You can get Morena for 600, Leo Baptista, quite a few strikers you can choose to get, but I went with Moreno as he is the cheapest that I could find, and that is 95 chemistry. The rating you acquire, that is Espanyol done. Moving over to the next side, and that is Real Betis, the next side in this SBC group. Now these videos do take quite a lot of effort to make, guys, so it would be a huge deal to me if you could smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you are new, just to show your support for these videos. We start off in goal in this Betis side though with Adan, 800 coins to the ex-Madrid man there. Then moving over to right back we have Piccini, 850 coins for the Italian, who recently got a right wing back in form. Only his regular card though there. Then moving into the centre of defence we have Bruno, 1,700 coins for him, so slightly more expensive for the Spanish man there. Then alongside him in the defence we have Mandy, the Algerian, again 1,700 coins, so a little bit expensive but not too bad compared to some of the other players that I will show you in other teams. Then alongside him we have Pizzella, 1,900 coins, so a little bit more expensive for that centre back there, but still not breaking the bank on any of these players. Then in the left wing back position we have Cejudo, 500 coins for the right midfield. They're playing at a way out position in the left wing back position, but you still get the chemistry you need. Then moving up into midfield we have Ruben Pardo, 700 coins for the centre mid man there, and he gets you the chemistry you need to go in that midfield. Alongside him we have Gutierrez, 650 coins for the Chilean centre mid, giving you again 10 chemistry in those centre mid positions. And alongside him in the midfield we have Ceballos, 500 coins for the Cam, 77 rated Cam, gets you the chem, gets you the rating that you need for this Betis side. Then moving up top we have Zazulia, 700 coins for this Ukrainian man, and then alongside him as his striking partner even we have Sanabria, 700 coins, again I believe that's a Paraguayan flag for him, and that completes this Real Betis side, rounding it off, completing side 2 out of 10 in this part 2 video to unlock Luis Suarez. Then moving on to the next side, and it's the big one, the second most expensive side I'd say, first or second depending on in-form prices you have to pick up. Most expensive side in this group. We start off in goal with Keylor Navas, course, the Costa Rican player who had such a good World Cup in 2014. 8,300 coins. His price has dropped a little bit since I picked him up, so you can get him for a little bit cheaper. Then in the right back position we have Dani Carvajal, 83 overall, 2,800 coins he cost you. And as you've seen, I've still got a couple of concept players in there, still trying to work through the coins to get this squad done. But this is the cheapest variation you can do it, with Varane in there as our first centre-back, 4,600 coins for him. Alongside him we have Pepe, 25,000 coins. I paid for him again, can get him a little bit cheaper, but his price is fluctuating quite a lot at the moment. Then in the left back position I picked up Marcelo in there for 36,000 coins. So again, this Real Madrid side is quite expensive to put together, but it is going to be worth it for that Luis Suarez 94 rated card. I've only got 3 more players in total to do before I unlock that card, and it's going to be so good once I get him. Toni Kroos in there for 34,000 coins, our first centre mid. Then we have Lucas Vazquez, 1,200 coins. Always brilliant to get those really cheap players into the big squads. Casemiro's in form, 84 rating. You can pick him up for 26,000 coins and you still get the rating you need, which is absolutely brilliant. Getting that inform card in there, saving you a lot of coins compared to getting Modric. Then move over to right wing, you put in Isco's second or third in form in the right wing, 87 overall Isco, and he costs around 65,000 coins on the PlayStation market at the moment. Then we move up to Morata in the striker position. You can pick him up for reasonably cheap as well. Then moving over to left wing, we actually play Karim Benzema out of position. You can pick him up for around 45,000 coins on PlayStation at the moment, and that rounds off the Real Madrid side. As I said, unfortunately I haven't been able to complete that yet, but very soon I will be able to. And if you'd like to see a Luis Suarez review, let me know guys in the comments and I'll be sure to do that for you. Moving on to the next side, we have Real Sociedad, the 14th out of 20 in this SBC group. And as you see there, we have got really starting in goal. First owner in my club, but you can pick him up for around 1,500 coins on the market at the moment. His price, a lot of these players' prices are fluctuating because the Suarez item is so desired. It's so sought after even. Moving over to right back in this side though, we have Zaldua, 950 coins for the Spanish right back silver man there, but you still get the chemistry you need. Elizondo in the centre back position actually ships as a right back. You can pick him up for 950 coins and you save quite a bit of coinage on the centre back there. Now alongside him you have Inigo Martinez, 1,400 coins. His price hasn't varied really much through this year in FIFA. He's a really good centre back to use in game and fits in this side nicely, as does Yuri, 1,300 coins, getting you the full chemistry in that left back position. Then moving up into the midfield, we have Bagara in there for 550 coins. You have to change his position from a CDM to a centre mid to get the chemistry in there, but putting him in the side does give you the chemistry you need. Alongside him, we have Wanmi in there for 550 coins. He ships as a cam, play him slightly out of position in centre mid, and you still get the chemistry you need. Alongside them, we have Esteban Granero, 600 coins for the ex-QPR man, of course. Ex-Real Madrid man, of course, as well. QPR, not the first choice team, I imagine, for him. Xabi Prieto, playing in the right wing position, 550 coins. Ships as a right mid. You can, of course, transfer him up to a right wing instead of transferring Bagara from CDM to centre mid to get the chemistry. Then we have Willian Jose in there for 600 coins in the striker position. Again, you have a bit of a choice in terms of the different strikers you can use. Then in the left wing, we have Sergio Canales, ships to the camp, pick him up for 600, play him out of position in the left wing position, but you still get the chemistry you need and the rating there with 78 rating and 95 chemistry overall. Then moving over to the next side, and we have SD Eibar, one of the smaller teams in La Liga. But again, actually surprisingly, you don't have to use too many silver players. As you see there, I only needed to use one silver player in there to complete this squad. Starting off in goal, we actually have CDM Garcia. You save a lot of money instead of buying a goalkeeper there. Then moving over to right back, we have Dos Santos. Actually playing as a centre back, of course, but putting him in the right back position, you get the chemistry you need for 600. Then Gijon, 700 coins in the first centre back's position, second defender's position. Then alongside him in the centre of defence, we have Ivan Ramis, 700 coins for the ex-Wigan man, of course, giving you full chemistry on him. Then moving over to the left back, we're playing Juncker, 900 coins even for him, and that rounds off the back five, guys. Moving up into the midfield, we have our first midfielder is Escalante, 550 coins for the Argentinian CDM, giving you full chemistry in that first CDM position. Then alongside him in the middle of midfield, we have Rico, 550 coins. Again, another CDM giving you full chemistry, giving you the rating that you need as well. Then moving over into right mid, we have Pedro Leon. As you see, he's first owner in my club. You can pick him up for reasonably cheap, around 1,000 coins. His price is slightly inflated compared to normal because of the SBC, but that is to be expected. Then left mid, we have Inui, 550 coins, so not too expensive whatsoever for the Japanese left midfield man. Then moving into cam, we have Gonzalez, 700 coins for him, so slightly more expensive, but you still get the chemistry you need, and that is absolutely no problem at all. And then moving up top, we have Nano, one of the most expensive player on the side, but 2,200 coins is not exactly breaking the bank compared to the Real Madrid side that I showed you how to put together earlier. And that is the SD Eibar side completed, guys. That is side 5 out of 10 in this part 2 video done. Moving on, we have Sevilla, and this team actually gives you a really good pack reward, as does Sporting Gijon, the next side as well. But completing Sevilla, guys, as you see, full gold side. This one you have to work a little bit harder to get the rating and the chemistry you need, but this is how to do it. Rico in goal, 1,700 coins for Sergio Rico there. Again, a little bit expensive, but not too bad. Then moving over to right back, we actually play Escudero in there, 1,100 coins, so it gets 5 chemistry, but you still get the chemistry you need overall. Then first centre back, we have Daniel Carrizo, 2,600 coins for the Portuguese man there. And alongside him in the centre of defence, we have Adil Rami, 2,800 coins, so a little bit expensive in the back 4 there, but you do need them to get that rating for the squad and the chemistry as well. Then moving over to left back, we have Benoit Tremolinas, 1,700 coins for the French left back there. Again, a little bit expensive, but you do need him to complete this squad. Moving into the midfield, we have Cronovita, 2,000 coins for the Argentinian CDM to start off the midfield. You can pick up Nzonzi, but he is quite expensive, whereas you can just pick up Kiyotake in there for 650 coins, 79 rated Japanese cam. Put him at CDM and you get the chemistry you need overall for the squad. Moving over to right mid, we're actually playing Samir Nasri out of position. Obviously had that huge scandal with the Drip Doctors, 2,200 coins. Put him at right mid, you get the chemistry you need and the rating as well. Krondeli, play him at left mid for the Danish man there, 81 rating, boost that rating up a little bit more, 2,100 coins for him. Moving into cam, we have Ganso, first owner in my club, but you can pick him up for around 1,000 coins, so not too expensive at all. And then moving up top, we have Vieto, 850 coins for the Argentinian striker that has so much promise. Apparently, I haven't seen too much of it personally, but he has so much promise. Then that is the Sevilla side completed, exactly what you need. 80 rating and 95 chemistry, rounding off the Sevilla side there. Then moving over to Sporting Gijon, and you actually get a rare gold pack for completing this side, so it is a good reward for not a very expensive side really. Starting off in goal, we have Cuellar, 650 coins for the Spanish 78 rated keeper there, and as you see, you get 95 chemistry if you complete this side the way I have, which is just enough for the requirements. Then moving into right back, we have Laura, 1,100 coins, again another Spanish player for the Sporting Gijon side. Then moving into centre back, we have Baban, 700 coins for Jean-Sylvain Baban, the French man there. Alongside him in the centre of defence, we have Amorebieta, 750 coins for the ex-Fulham man. A lot of ex-Premier League players, obviously, and players that I've seen live in the flesh when I've been at Norwich supporting my local team. Left back, we have Mere, 800 coins for centre-back Mere. Playing out of position, but you get the chemistry you need on him. Then moving over to right mid, we have Gomez. He costs you 7,000 coins, unfortunately, just to get the chemistry in there with that right mid position. Moving into the centre of midfield, though, we have Alvarez, 600 coins for him, giving you enough chemistry in that position. And then moving over to left mid, we have Marino, 900 coins, or Marino, sorry, 900 coins for him, but you still get the chemistry, all the chemistry you need, even with a goalkeeper playing out of position. Then moving up into the centre mid position, we have Vega there, 4,300 coins. Again, a little bit expensive, not as bad as the right mid, but still a little bit pricey compared to the rest of the squad. As Rodriguez, 600 coins, you can pick him up for and get him into the side very, very easily. Then up front we have Kop, the Croatian there, or Chop. I'm probably Chop, as it is a Croatian pronunciation, but 700 coins there for this side, and that gives you 95 chemistry, and you get a 25k rare, all rare pack. So that is a good reward for that Sporting Gijon side. Then Las Palmas here, our next team to complete, and as you see there, only 2 silver players needed, and you get all the chemistry you need with that 95 chemistry. You start off in goal with Varas, 650 coins for him, and easy to start off the side with non-rare Varas there. And then moving over to right back, we have David Simon, 600 coins to get all the chemistry, perfect chemistry, 10 chemistry for him in that right back position. Then moving into the centre of defence, we have Artiles, first owner of my club. Again, you can pick him up for around between 600 coins and 1,000 coins. So again, not really breaking the bank on that one. Alongside him, we have Lemos, and he is a very cheap one, 800 or 750 coins, 800 coins. Again, first owner of my club, but you can pick him up for near discard value. Then in the left back position, we actually play striker Azrabal, 700 coins. You don't need any more chemistry than that, and you still get all the chemistry and rating you require. Moving into midfield, we have Hernan as our first player, first owner of my club, but you can pick him up for around 800 coins on the market. It's not too expensive whatsoever, so don't worry about that. As Gomez isn't either, 800 coins for Gomez, getting him into the midfield as well. I believe I put Gomez right mid. Actually, then moving into the centre of the midfield, I have Mesa as my first centre mid, 750 coins for him. And then alongside him in the middle of midfield, we have Tana, 550 coins there for the Spanish cam, giving you all the chemistry you need. And then moving over to left mid, one of the best players for Las Palmas actually that they have is Jonathan Vieira, 1,200 coins for him. A little bit expensive, but you need to get him in there in that left mid position to get the full chemistry and the final chemistry that you require. Then moving up front, we have Lavaya, 600 coins. Again, another Croatian, getting him into the side and rounding off the Las Palmas side. And that is team 18 out of 20, guys, done. Just 2 more to go in this video. I hope it is helping you. I hope you are enjoying it. If it is and you are, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And moving on, we have Valencia, 2 of the more well-known sides just left to go, Valencia and Villarreal now. So we start off with Diego Alves in goal, 2,700 coins. He costs you, again, not really breaking the bank on that one, as you don't with Martin Montoya in there, a right back, 900 coins. I managed to snipe him for 900. He does cost a little bit more though, around 1,200 to 1,500 at the moment. And then we have Santos in there as our first centre back, 1,400 coins. You have a lot of choice for centre backs with this Valencia side. You can go Abdenor, Santos, Mangala, as you see here, 1,300 coins for Mangala as well. So not too expensive whatsoever. Then moving over to left back, we have Jose Gaia, 950 coins, the easiest player by far to pick up for this Valencia side there. And then we move into the midfield for Valencia. We start off with Medran, 2,000 coins. All of these centre mids for Valencia were slightly more expensive, unfortunately, than the other players in the squad, but you do need to pay it, unfortunately. Next centre mid, Mario Suarez, 2,300 coins for him. So again, slightly more expensive, but not too bad. Alongside him and rounding off the midfield, we have Enzo Perez, 2,200 coins, the Argentinian ex-Benfica man. Had such a good card last year in Ultimate Team. Right wing, we have Santi Mina, 900 coins for the diminutive Spanish man there. And then up front, we have Munir. I actually managed to snipe Munir for 900 coins. He may cost a little bit more. I'm not too sure about Munir's price, but he's not that expensive either. Then moving over to left wing, we play Lato out of position. He's a left back. You can pick him up for 900 coins. And that rounds off the Valencia side. Team 19 out of 20 for this part 2. And our final side, Villarreal, again one of the bigger sides, one of the more well-known sides in Spanish football. And this is the Team 20, and as you see there, you only need one silver player. It's not a very expensive one to complete. Start off in goal with Mariano Barbosa, 600 coins for the Argentinian keeper there. And that is an easy one to pick up, as is the right back Rukavina, 1,400 coins. Again, a little bit more pricey than some other players, but not too bad whatsoever. Moving into the centre of defence now, we start off with Mario Gaspar, another right back playing out of position, 1,400 coins for him, but you still get the chemistry you need and the rating you need putting him in there at centre back. And then we have a left back playing centre back as well with Wame Costa, 1,500 coins for him. Again, not getting the full chemistry, but still getting the chemistry that you require. As we play Jose Angel, another left back, actually playing left back this time, 1,500 coins for him, 74 rated silver. Moving up into midfield, we have Jonathan Dos Santos now, 2,000 coins for the Mexican man there. Then moving further into the middle of midfield, we have Trigueros, 2,300 coins for him. So a little bit expensive getting him into the side, but you do need to pay it just to get that chemistry in the middle of midfield. Then we have Roberto Soriano, again 2,300 coins for that second centre mid position. And the Italian man there, flanked on the left by Castillo, 1,100 coins for the Spanish left mid there, so not too expensive at all for what is a decent card as well on him. Then moving up top to the two strikers, we have Nicolas Sansone, 800 coins for the 78 rated non-rare Italian there, and alongside him up top we have Adrian Lopez, 800 coins for the Spanish man, and that rounds off the Villarreal side. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope this part has helped you to unlock that Luis Suarez. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think of him, and I'll see you later, guys, for my next video.